Hello, my homies. One smart cat doing some Horus Heresy. So today, I'm gonna use this man right here. This is Mr. what's his name? Corvus Corax. Corvus Corax. So before we get into this, I want to give a little shout out to as far as I know, he's a subscriber of mine. I'm pretty sure he's a subscriber of mine. He's a subscriber of mine because I think I first talked to him in one of my YouTube comment things. The name is David Watson, and I just by happen chance saw that he's begun making some content for this game and for Spellslingers. When it comes to this game, I just picked this game back up, but whenever I was playing it, like I played the shit out of it. So, you know, I have a good amount of, how do you go to, yeah, I have a good amount of cards, and I have a bunch of, you know, I have enough warlords to do decks with everybody, with all the different stuff. From what I could see with David Watson, he's pretty much started a new account, and from his winning ratio and everything, he's been playing the fuck out of the game. So if you want to go check out his channel, I'm gonna put, I think I can tag him in my description, so I'm gonna try to tag him in the description. And he has like a relatively fresh account, so like if you want to see like the beginning of this game, whenever you just start the game off with, you know, one or two you know, commanders and stuff, you know, go give him a check out. He gave me a shout out in his first video, so I wanted to give him a shout out in this video. All right, so we started with the Sons of Horus, then we did an Alpha Legion. I'm gonna jump from the traders, I'm gonna go to the loyal list. So one of my favorites loyal lists is the Raven Guard, and when it comes to these guys, so I do have their Primarch as my commander. Like, this is the 4 dot, you know, star. This is the rare card. And Corvus Corax, like if you look up Corvus Corax, it's literally pictures of ravens, because Corvus Corax is like the scientific name for raven. So whenever they made this guy, you know, the Warhammer people, they were pretty straightforward with his design and with the design of his of his company. I'm gonna go into a little bit of lore about the Raven Guard. I'll have timestamps if you don't want to hear it. And like I said, this is just like a skim overview of what the Raven Guard are. It's by no means a huge delve into their massive Warhammer lore. You know, Warhammer lore in general is just massive. So these buds are the infiltrators. They are the ninjas. They are the what's the word? Guerrilla squads. Corvus Corax himself has the ability to literally turn invisible. Like, that's his Primarch power. He can make it so that he literally just makes it so that people can't see him. Like, I don't know if it's a mind thing, and like if he actually turns invisible or not, but he could just be like, bam, you can't see me. That's what he does. And the rest of his legion kind of follows suit, to the point of like being very stealthy and stuff like that. To the point that like a bunch of them have jump jets. Like a bunch of them have these massive fucking turbines that are on the back of them. They're silent. They are silent, massive jet engines that are on their backs, but apparently they don't make any noise because they don't. The cool thing about the Raven Guard in this game is they have a lot of people that come in with stealth, Whenever you have stealth, you can't be attacked or targeted until you attack. They have a lot of people that have sneak attack. Whenever you attack somebody, they don't do damage back to you, which is huge because usually in this game, whenever you attack something, both of y'all do damage to each other at the same time. If they have sneak attack, you don't take any damage back. They also have a specific, and a lot of them have unstoppable as well. So if somebody puts down a front line, you know, if a front line is a card that makes it so they need to be attacked first, the Raven Guard has a whole bunch of people who could just ignore that, including Corvus Corax. Like, he can ignore frontline. He could just attack the Warlord every single turn. It doesn't fucking matter. The Raven Guard are fucking cool. They also have what is the symbol for it? Is that the symbol for it? No. What's the symbol for it? I have a card up here. I think it's this one? Yeah, that's a symbol for it. So this is a Raven Guard in the game. This is a Raven Guard specific ability. It's called Sentence, and there's a bunch of different ways to get this onto the opponent. And if they are sentenced, it's usually only for a turn, and it can have different numerations. It could be sentence 1, sentence 2, sentence 3, etc. If you sentence somebody for the rest of the round, the rest of the turn, any damage that they take sentence damage after that. So if they're sentenced 2 and you shoot them for 1 point of damage, after that 1 point of damage, then they'll take the 2 sentence damage. So that's a very cool ability. The Raven Guards have a lot of cool shit. So the deck I'm going to use today, like I said, I am trying to do like chapter specific decks for these guys. So like literally this entire deck is made up of nothing but Raven Guard cards. There are more, let me back out real quick. There are more what's the word? There are more optimal decks to use, because you can use, like, I can use all these neutral cards in the Raven Guard deck that I'm about to use. Like, I can use these cards, but I'm opting not to because I just wanted to do like a solid Raven Guard deck. So what do we got here? Let's run through it real fast. Corvus Corax, he's the Primarch. He has this thing called Reckoning, which is, it's like this bonus card that he gets at the start of every game, and anytime I don't have anything else on the field, it loses an energy. Like, it becomes easier to cast, but like it starts at like 20. Like, I don't think I've ever casted it. So, you know, that's just a card that we're gonna have. He has Unstoppable. It means I don't have to fuck around with any of the frontline stuff. I can attack whoever I want. I can spend 2 energy to deal 1 damage to an enemy. If the target dies, I get Stealth until my next turn. And Stealth makes it so that they can't target me with any abilities or with any attacks. Whew, there's a lot of shit. Alright, we're gonna run through this quick. There's timestamps if you don't want to hear all this stuff, but I figure I might as well show for the people that want to see it. That way they can kind of, you know, get a gist of what the deck is. Alright, so this is a 1/1/1. I'm gonna go relatively quick though. There's a 1/1/1 with stealth and sneak attack. This is a spell, you know, quotation spell tactic. It's 1 energy, and I can return a friendly troop to the hand and give it flank. This is very good for some of my bigger guys that I put out later on. Right before they die, I can play this, pull them back, give them their full health, and then whenever I put them back down, they have flank, which means they can attack as soon as they go down. Very, very, very good. Predatory Strike lets me give sentence to somebody. I told you what sentence was. No Witnesses lets me give sentence 2 to somebody. This is enemy troop, so I can't give this to their commander. These guys are 2/2/2. They have sneak attack, and as long as I have at least one other person on the field, they come out with rally. No. They come out with fast, which means they can attack on the start of their turn. There's a 3 energy tactic, deal 1 damage to all enemies and draw a card. This is a great combination with like any of the sentence stuff, because I do have a card that like sentences everybody, so this works really well with stuff like that. There's another 3 energy tactic, deal 1 damage to a random enemy 3 times. So it can go off of, it can hit 3 different enemies, or it can hit the same enemy repeatedly. This is a 3/1/3. They have stealth. Enemies damaged by this troop gets sentence 1 this turn. So if this guy stays alive, anybody that he hits gets a sentence for the turn. So like this is a guy that I want to hit people with first. These guys are 3/2/2. Rally means that happens whenever they come out onto the field. So when these guys come out on the field, they deal 2 damage. If the 2 damage that they deal kills somebody, then I can have them go back to my hand. So these guys could just like continuously bounce back and forth if that's what I want them to do. These guys are 3/3/2. They have unstoppable. Rally, deal 1 damage to a random enemy 2 times. So it's a lot of random damage, and it's a lot of direct damage, you know, especially when we get sentenced. Having sentence can bring down like really tough people, so it works out really well. These guys are 3/2/4. They have unstoppable and fast. There's a difference between fast and flank. Fast means that they can hit anybody that they want whenever they come out on the field, including the commander. Flank means that they can hit anybody but the commander whenever they come out on the field. These guys are 4/5/3. They also have unstoppable. So anybody that's using frontline, like I have so many people that just don't give a fuck about frontline, including these guys. These are 4/3/3. They have unstoppable, and whenever they come out, they deal 2 damage. This is a 4 energy tactic. All of my troops gain backlash. That means whenever they die, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. So if I get a couple people on the field, get this, play it. Everybody on the field, whenever they die on my side, then they'll do 2 damage to the opponent. Very, very, very cool. 5 energy tactic. Give 2 sentence to an enemy this turn. This is huge because this one I can actually give to the commander. I can give the commander 2 sentence. So that means any damage that he takes, it will be an additional 2 after he takes that damage. Like this could end games. This is a 5 energy tactic. Deal 2 to 3 damage to an enemy and its adjacent units. Draw a card. This card is amazing. You know, if you can hit the commander for 2 to 3 damage, and whoever's on his left, whoever's on his right, they take 2 to 3 damage, and you get to draw a card. Like, it's just a great fucking card. Javelin Speeder is a 5/6/4. It has flank. It has rally. Whenever it comes out, everybody on the enemy team, they lose their stealth. This is a 5 energy tactic. It deals 3 damage. The next Raven Guard troop that you play gains flank. These guys are a 5/4/3. They come in with stealth. And for 2 energy, like once they're on the field for a turn, for 2 energy, I could do 5 damage to anybody, including the commander. If I do that, they lose their stealth, and they have Ordnance 3. Ordnance is if I do the damage to either a building or something mechanical, like, you know, a Titan or what the fuck, like a tank or something like that, instead of 5 damage, I'll do 8 damage. These guys are a 6/4/5. They have flank and cleave. Cleave means whoever you hit, the people on the left and right of them, they take 3 damage. So like I would hit somebody for 4 damage, and the people on the left and right of them take 3 damage. Fucking amazing. 7 energy tactic. This gives sentence 1 to all enemies, and then it does a damage to them. So it sentences all of them, then it does a damage to all of them, which will prop the fucking sentence that it just put on him. This guy is an 8/6/7. Whenever he dies, he does 2 damage to all the enemies, including the commander. And this is a 10 energy 8/10. It comes out with frontline, And can I show what deliveries are? I don't think I could show what deliverers are. So it's an 810, it has frontline, and for 3 energy I can put out a deliverer. A deliverer is just another unit. He's a big beefy unit. I'll show him if I get him. And that is the... Ooh, no. That's the wrong button over there. That is the deck. So we are gonna get in some games and hopefully get some wins. Who is this? What is that? Salamanders? I think that's salamanders. Salamanders like fire. So they have a whole bunch of cards that do like they do damage to multiple people at once.
No mercy.
Into the fires of battle.
Not good starting off. Let's see what he does. Survivor 5. Give Survivor 1 to friendly infantry or a Astartes. So Survivor is after they die. So like whenever we get him down to 0, he'll come back with 5 life. That's what Survivor does. And he is a salamander, so he's gonna have a bunch of fire stuff. He just gave himself a mission. Start your turn with an Imperial Army infantry in place 6 times. So whenever he does that, he'll get something. He'll get whatever his mission is. So he technically doesn't have 24 health. He technically has 29 health with that. So we need to try to clear his board. That way he doesn't get his mission. I did not want all 3 of those to hit that person. So our object here is to keep his board clear. The fact that he can give everybody, oh goddamn, deal 5 damage to a random. So like I said, the way that I've been making these decks is I actually want to make them like pretty much as most as I can based around like the independent legions. So like this deck is nothing but Raven Guard decks. Raven Guard cards. But there's a bunch of like normal cards that like everybody can use that are really good. Like this 4 energy, 5 damage to a random. That's pretty good. Next guy that you play against flank. Yeah, we'll do that. Bam. Alright, so the next Raven Guard I put out will have flank. I think that already has flank. But it gives this guy flank. Which will be good for trying to make sure he doesn't get anybody out. That'll actually be perfect. So this will do 2 damage and then I can flank it and kill it. Deal 2 damage. Flank it and kill it. We're just trying to keep his board fucking completely empty. There's another one. What can we do? Can act the time it comes out. This has flank, has 4. Yeah, we'll do that. So he is gonna get 1 tick on his mission. The cool thing about him though, since I have unstoppable, like technically I would have to attack this. Usually I would have to attack this, but because I'm me, I don't need to. I can still attack him in the face. What does he get for energy? Deal 1 damage to 2 random enemies. He's getting some stuff out on the field. All right, what can we do? That's 7. This deals 2. This deals 5. This has fast. 7, 8. I might just start just going for his face every time. Just try to whittle him down before he gets his stuff. What did that just do? Create so it created one of those guys. Ooh, that has 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 plus 3. So flank can attack everything but the Warlord. That's 2. That'll take me down to 5. If I do that, I won't be able to use this. Yeah, let's just fuck up the Warlord. Fuck it. We should be able to kill him before he gets his mission. He does have 9 energy and a bunch of cards, though. Let's see what he does. When your Warlord is attacked, gain 3 and frontline. So he jammed my troop. That means it takes away all of his abilities. 2, 3 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. Doing all the things, blowing up everything, turning invisible, stealth attack. Alright, we should be able to get him next turn. If he doesn't kill this guy, then I mean this guy by himself could just blow him up and that'll be it. So we just gave everybody frontline, which makes it so that I should need to attack them, but like I said, Corvex doesn't need to. Corvex could attack directly, so could this guy. Let's give sentence to all of them. And then yeah, that was gonna be it. Because since I sentenced all of them, whenever I was gonna attack him next, because you know, my dude can do that. The sentence would have killed him. So he quit. Hey, man. You know, I would have let you hit me. You know, you can at least give me the satisfaction of actually defeating you. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's do another one. There we go. Miss Crossbones. These are too high. Give me something lower. Ooh, but I like that guy though. But the fact that I'm going first, nah, I'm gonna keep this guy. I like that guy. Give me something low. That's not bad.
No mercy.
For the War Master.
So they are playing Sons of Horus. 2 energy, deal 3 damage to a non-warlord enemy. Okay. So they just gave themselves an extra thing, which puts the bunker. So I can attack this person, but anybody that I put down, they're gonna need to attack the bunker. You just do 3 damage to whatever I put down, can't you? So I'm thinking that they have some high cost cards, so we're gonna want to try to get some damage in before they start to. Everybody's using that mortar strike. Ow! That'll put me into stealth. I can get this guy out. They're in stealth. Everybody's super sneaky. I gotta get my boy out too. Flank all enemy, lose stealth. Troops have backlash. So she can't automatically target any of my people with anything, but if she has any cards that says like at random, like this, then that will, yeah, that will still hit us. Are they using like just people used to use this cheese like tactics deck where like all you do is just blow up your opponent with different things? I wonder if that's what she's using. It would fit with this guy because he can do 2 energy to do 3 damage. So they might just be using nothing but tactics. What is that? Yeah, see, that was do 2 damage. That comes out as fast. Hit and run, flank, unstoppable. Enemies, 2 random damage. Flank all enemy, use stealth. What do I want to do? Unstoppable. I'm gonna keep him in stealth for right now. I want to use that ability, that 5 damage ability. I might use this too. Yeah, she's using a lot of random damage. But that's a vehicle. So there's our ordnance targets. How much is he to put out? 5. Fast. Unstoppable. Yeah, let's get some stuff on the field. Does that have... Let's give him flank for next turn. I would swing at her again, but she obviously has a bunch of cards that just do, you know, non-combat damage, which means that she'll probably be able to hurt me pretty bad. Like the fact that she killed that first, she probably has like another deal 5 random damage or something. Play a card. Deal 3 damage, the next Raven gets played. Okay, so this guy has flank now. Do that. Do that. And we'll just shoot her for right now with our extra damage. But she has the 2 to do 3, so she's going to do 2 to blow him up. Yep. That's flash. It's just so much direct damage. It's like playing against a red deck. Alright. Let's make ourselves invisible. 5, 6, 7, 8. She's gonna spend 2 to blow him up. That seems to be the start of her turn. That goes off randomly. Yeah, it's just... I don't think I'm going to be able... I should have used this. That's gonna be the end of the game. Boo. That's a tough deck to play against, especially since I had such a slow start. I will destroy myself. Yeah, I've seen a lot of variations of that deck. There's some that like don't use any units at all. Like it's all just nothing but tactics, and just everything that they put out, you just blow it up. And there's a lot of cards that that do damage like that. So, you know, I can't say it's not a viable strategy. Do I think it's the funnest thing to play against? Probably not. But either way, got some games in and all that good stuff. And those are the Raven Guards. I'm a fan of them. I think they're really cool. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I'll see you in another one of my videos. And wee.